One down. The designated hitter now at the plate.
Number 7.
Lifted in the air, right field. Green. 2 down.
Batting 6, the left fielder.
Welcome back. The Yard Goats at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The designated hitter.
There's a special today on the Connecticut delicacy of white clam pizza at the concession stand. If you have it, you're braver than I am. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Bases empty, 1 away. The designated hitter getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. Late swing, fouled it off. 0-2 now. Here's a fly to center. Snags that one. And there are 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 25.
Ready for the bottom of the 9th. And here at the plate, the designated hitter.
Designated hitter, number 7.
Ball.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Looks like he might be willing to
1-2
chase
is the
up the
count.
ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. This one to right. That one gets down for a hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hinchman. The Yard Goats with the tying run at the dish.
Drive them in, your turn.
This to third. Feed to second for 1. Back to first and way too high. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. I think he may have gotten a little bit over anxious on that throw to first. They'd already gotten the out at second, and he was thinking double play all the way. Now they have to deal with the batter moving up into scoring position. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. Here's the payoff pitch. Sky to left, and this should do it. Ball game. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time out. Smell like you've just played extra innings? Time to clean off with Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. Now with the scent and flavor of cilantro. Top half of the second from Hartford. Dumps one into left. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Bottom half of the second. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, the left fielder, number 7. Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. And now the right fielder, Jason Hinchman.
Going better up there. Here we go.
Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Topped that one a bit, but still made some really loud contact to pull that one through the infield for a knock. He should be happy about that swing. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Sterling Thompson will hit next. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
One and one.
Pulls away a little bit. Nice job behind the dish.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
On the ground to short, could be 2. The flip to second. That is a terrific double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. So a runner at third and 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, A.J. Lewis.
No one better. Let's go.
Grounder left side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We've played 2 innings. No score. 2 away and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Akron, Jose Devers. Two. That's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. The throw to third. Safe. Not in time to get him. And it's first and third with 2 away. Base is empty with 2 out. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, number 7.
Ball.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 down and nobody aboard. In the air, right field, well hit.
Get up, ball, get up.
Does it have the distance? And it's gone. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's a 2-1 game. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact. That time, it paid off with a homer. Nobody on with one out. And now the first baseman, C.J. Capus. Now the 1-2 pitch. Dumps one into left. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, number 7. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. Makes the play. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Nice read by the runner to move up and put runners on the corners. Now they can bring in the run on the sac fly. Now up the left fielder, number 7. He's already homered in this ball game.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better right now.
Swing and a foul straight back. Go ahead run at second. Here in the bottom half of the 8th.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the runner breaks for third. 1-1 pitch fouled away. Hammered down the line for a base hit. Runner around third. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single. They move into the lead in the 8th. Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. I'm impressed that he could keep that one fair down the right field line. Showed off a nice clean swing and strong wrists to make sure it landed in fair territory. One away and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Jason Hinchman. This one's in the dirt.
What's up, Taylor?
1-2, here's the pitch. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. High throw to first, can't reach it. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. And here's the catcher, Cooper Ingle. Hit hard for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great... Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Isaiah Green. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball, this one should do it. Steps on the bag, ball game. Every time up, he was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing. Welbin Francisca, the next to hit. The 0-1. And that's ripped to left. Base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That one inside, off the plate, such a tough location to handle as a hitter. Somehow, he still barreled it up. Fantastic work. The left fielder, the leadoff batter, cuts and misses for strike 1. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
0-2.
Inside, almost got the hitter. That'll back him up a bit.
1-2. No, that's inside.
That's such a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice job to spit on that tempting slider down and in. To the right side. And steps on the bag for the out. Back to the top of the order here. Next up for the Rubber Ducks, Guy Lipscomb. In the air to left. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Welcome back. The Yard Goats at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball to right. Burgos. 1 up, 1 down. Runner at first. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, number 7. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Oh, 1 now. Late on that fastball. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Line drive for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. Here it comes. Now a flare off the bat. It falls in. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-2. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Jordan Beck now at the plate. 1-2 pitch.
2-2.
In the dirt, but blocked. No action on the bases, though.
Here we go. Need you right here.
To the right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. They get a run on. We go to the 8th. Coming up to the dish for Akron, Milan Tolentino. Dumps one into left. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, number 7. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Bashes this one to deep left center. And that one's off the wall. Coming to the plate. Scores with ease. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Smoked it into the gap, just not quite the right swing to put it over the wall. Good result anyway. This next at bat looms very large. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Condon. And now the 1-2. Dances out of the way. Batter has to be thinking about moving the runner at second to third. Something back up the middle or to right field should get him there. Here comes the 2-2 offering. On the ground, right side. That's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jordan.
The tying run just 90 feet away. Tapped in front of the plate. In plenty of time to first.
Now batting, number 65.
The tying run just 90 feet away.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
In there, got the strikeout looking. And that ends the inning. Very fired up after that and completely understandable. Great job to make some key pitches and get out of a tough inning. One down. Base is empty here in the ninth.
Let's go.
And a base hit. Trying to eke out at least one run and send this ball game to extras. Here's a blooper to left. And it drops in. The tying run is aboard. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. So up next, James McCann. On the ground, this should do it. Handles. And that's the ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but
It's fucked up. I didn't even get to pitch. Yeah, I'm trying to pitch right quick, and then I think I'm gonna hop into some Diamond Dynasty.
the pitcher, number 7, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Hartford Yard Goats and the Reading Fightin' Phils. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. The designated hitter, the next to hit. This is a prime opportunity right here.
Need you right now. Make something happen for us.
It's still early, but he doesn't look very comfortable out there. He's having trouble with both command and control so far. Something to watch in this one. Well struck, right field. This one has a chance. Snags it on the warning track. Runners tag up from second and third, and they'll score first. It's 1-0. Nice team-first approach on that sacrifice fly. Good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate. Now at the dish, the center fielder.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Or, hey, on the way over, puts it away for the out. The shortstop getting ready to hit. Outfield pretty shallow here. That one finds the zone. 0-1. One out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Line drive to center.
Mine.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Let's cook. Alright, I'll walk you through my pitching sequence
Coming
so
up now
y'all
to the
can
dish for Reading,
kind
Ricardo
of
Perez.
hear my frame of
And
mind
his
on it.
contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties
gonna
are
do
giving
what he
him some
wants me to do
significant
here.
issues this season. Foul ball there.
Don't know why I did.
The
I
key
should
as he tries
stop
to make that
pitching
jump to the
useless
next
stuff.
echelon is to
Let's see
improve
if he
his hitting
goes for this
against righty
pop
pitching.
fly.
You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to
ball, one
overcome
strike.
Switch it
struggling
up.
against them if you want a long career. This pitch popped
There
up.
we go. Pop fly.
Settles under it.
That's what I was looking for.
And that's the end of the inning. Offense held it. On to the bottom of the second. Digging in for the Fightin' Phils, Carson Taylor.
I like the low knuckle.
Just
that's
missed.
low.
Couldn't find the box.
And that one fouled off.
Okay. I know exactly what I need to pitch right here.
1-1 pitch fouled away.
Okay. And then right here.
Here's the 1-2 offering. That one is foul. We'll see another.
Alright, no. I'll rock this right here.
Gets a piece, stays alive.
Put the sinker right there.
In the air, along the left field line.
There's no way.
And
Come
that's a fair
on.
ball. Around first, hustling for 2. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
That's
Fell
ridiculous.
behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Leandro Pineda in the box now. No balls and a strike. Puts this one in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. It's a pop-up. Carroll's
Get
drifting
that,
towards
get
this one.
that, get that.
And there's one away. Next up for the Fightin' Phils, number 9. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Upstairs.
Runner at second here and 1 away. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was
One ball,
looking
one
for.
strike.
Early in the count, it's okay to take that.
Nope, inside. Ball
Okay.
2.
We gotta switch it up here.
Swing and a rocket. It's pretty deep.
Guys gotta get that one.
And hauls it in. That's out number 2. Now the third baseman, Zach Arnold. This one popped up.
Good stuff,
Jorge.
good stuff.
And that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 2 innings. Nobody on and 2 outs. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, number 7.
Let's see if I can't track him here.
And that's just foul.
Okay.
The 0-1 from the lefty.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good
We're
one.
here in the top half of the third. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs have scored. Lifted down the left
They
side,
got me there.
and that is out number 3. Bottom of the inning, here's the second baseman, Trent Farquhar. This one is in there. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty, strike 2. Not sure what was discussed
No
in the
ball, 2
hitters
strikes.
meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. This pitch popped up.
I got it.
1 away.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. Jordan Disson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2's the count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Cookin.
2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the order here. Number 38 now at the plate. 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Two outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through it for the strikeout.
Good luck.
Nice job out there. Welcome back. The Fightin' Phils at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Reading has graduated a number of great players to the majors, including Julio Franco, Ryan Howard, and Hall of Famers Ryan Sandberg, Mike Schmidt, and Scott Rowland. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. So up next, Ricardo Perez. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep him from going first to third. He swings and fouls one off. Reading's known as the pretzel city, so getting a soft pretzel with some spicy mustard just makes sense. Fires to second.
To play.
Relay to first, double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Next is the designated hitter, Carson Taylor. Cracked a double the first time at bat.
Counts 1-0.
Taylor, 25 years old,
okay, I know
and
how
he's
to
usually
cook
a
now.
first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Hey.
And the count 1-2. Fly ball left field. Hinchman moving under it. And the inning is over. One hit
Let's
in the
cook.
inning. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Fightin' Phil's batting.
Yep, it's baseball now. Yep. What's good, Nate? This MLB 25 is sick.
Line drive, and it's caught. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, I didn't know baseball was this fun. I was asleep on it for the longest, but this is my first year on MLB The Show, and I'm having a lot of fun.
Away like that, this game could get interesting in a hurry.
For sure, you have a good day too.
That swing had the right launch angle to make a difference, and they're back within shouting distance now with momentum on their side. One out and the bases are empty. Here's the third baseman, Zach Arnold. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Trent Farquhar digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Fair ball. He makes the turn and digs for second base. In at second with a 2-out double. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Distant, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Let's cook. What's good, Vegas bets? I've been cooking on these playoffs.
Karos. And now a jump throw. Nicely done.
I got if you haven't already, you should check into some futures. Futures on the Nuggets, futures on the Timberwolves, and the futures on who's the third team? Oh, well, now the Celtics are out now. Oh, Pacers. Oh yeah, baseball's a money grab for sure.
Ball 1, no strikes.
I just recently started cooking on baseball with the bets. It's fun. Day betting. I call it my day betting.
The third, Arnold. There with plenty of time. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half. Home half of the 6th. Stepping to the plate next.
Started betting on the spreads and the over and under, and then Yeah, that's basically pretty much it. I don't know how to bet props yet on baseball.
And that one sliced foul. Righty comes to the plate. This one in the air, center field. Carrot on the move. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, shortstop, Ryan.
Now at the plate, the shortstop, number 15. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. To the right side, Hero. 2 away.
He's out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ricardo.
Yo, Vegas Bets, I got a question for you. Tell me something. So this week was actually my first week cooking bets on MLB. My question is this.
That's a ball.
Some excellent
When the
pitching in
bet
this one.
lines
He's
come
handling
out in the
everything
morning,
very well.
that's
That one
before
was
the
in a
MLB
location that
lineups have
wasn't gonna
even
come back to
dropped.
bite him.
So technically,
The 1-0
that's going to be like the least sharpest. I would
been on
think.
such a tear
Just like,
lately.
correct
He's
me if
doing a
I'm
good
wrong.
job
That would be the
working the count,
least
giving himself an
sharpest
edge.
bet lines in the morning, and then when the game closer to the game is when the bets are going to get sharper. So do you take advantage of the arbitrage there, or am I just
That
like
one's
am I
spoiled, and it's now
just
2-1.
imagining that?
The fighting Phils down by a pair. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air to left. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. That's the 3rd out, inning over. We're through 6 full innings.
I've been
The
picking
Yard
up on
Goats
little
have
stuff
the
about
edge,
baseball,
3-1.
just like baseball is so unpredictable versus any other sport. Like basketball's, I think, the most predictable.
Hopes have a good stretch at home, set for the
Right,
last half
right.
of the
This is the
7th.
point. This is
And
the
now
point of the
DH,
live.
Carson
The
Taylor.
live, we get it out on the live, and we don't have it recorded. You know what I'm saying? Let's cook.
And that drops in for a strike.
Ball 1.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2
Upstairs.
balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Once again on 2-2. In the air along the left field line. And that drops foul. 2-2 pitch. Got the
Let's
batter
cook.
swinging. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
Spread money line heard.
left
I'm gonna
fielder,
check
Leandro
into it. I might
Pineda.
look into it today. Actually, yeah, I might do some sims up next. I'll do some baseball sims up next, and I'll cook some parlays.
One out and the base is empty. Bash down the right side, but foul.
I just found game notes from each team, so now I have an idea of projected lineup for a
Looks like he
pitching
doesn't want to hand
rotation.
the ball off to the bullpen
But
just yet. Impressive work. And now the right fielder. He's already homered in this ball game. That one clips the corner. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first and heading for second. And it's a 2-out double. Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit.
All right, coming down to the end of
right.
my pitch. Yeah, coach pulled me, thank God.
All
It was getting ugly.
Inning in this one. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, the designated hitter, number 7. Swings and misses.
Why
at the
did I
first pitch.
swing?
0-1.
Good night.
That high fastball is a pitch that young hitters have to learn to lay off. That's the kind of thing that comes with reps and maturity. On the ground to third. Kicks foul.
Gotta swing here. He knows it.
0-2, rocks and fires.
Cookin.
Swinging. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna cook some simulations on Vegas bets. What teams should I sim today? Like, what are some good games that would be good to sim to try to get an idea of?
Well, that ends the inning. The designated hitter, number 7, was pretty good on the mound in this two-way performance.
What games would you want to see me sim?
And it's easy for players to get.
I've made money off of the baseball sims, I'm not gonna lie to you, so I do find value in the sims. Spread, I've been making money on the spread a lot, and sometimes over under.
The left fielder, number 7, is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. And now, the designated hitter, number 7. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
Nope, outside.
Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. Liner caught it.
All right, that's a bet. We're working together. I'm gonna run the simulations next for Tigers Blue Jays.
So
Let's see what happens.
Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit.
Good looking out, Vegas bets. I got you.
Dish now for Hartford, the designated hitter, number 7. Out to center, on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
The simulations for MLB are tricky because I can't really run the sims until I get the lineups for the day. I mean, I can go off of yesterday's lineups, but we'll see. For sure, for sure.
Got it started a little too early there. Strike 1.
After this game, I'll run them.
Action on that slider took a sharp turn at the last second. On the ground to third and handles that one. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, one left on base. On to the bottom half of the 6th inning. 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We're tied in this one 2-2. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, number 7.
Hey, keep going up there, Kutcha.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Late swing, fouled it off. Oh, 0-2, here's the pitch. Double play, ball to second. Good feed, that's one. On to first, double play. That double play is 2 away and a runner at first. Now up, Jason Hinchman.
Got you. Okay.
1-2 now. Right side, and this might do it. Over to pick it up. On to first. Ball game. He'll need better showings than this one if he wants to advance. And they'll need better from him.
I'll look into it. I'll look into what game it is in the series and all that. You said Tigers. Okay, it's looking like it's gonna be game 2 in the series. Tigers took the first one 5-4. So game 2 is gonna be 1:07 p.m. today. Alright. Sounds good. Oh, we'll see in the Sims coming up next, my boy. Sims coming up next, my G. I'll see you. Peace.